There's even more contraband than the officers were expecting.
On three. 1, 2, 3.
I'm hoping this is going to be 100 keys.
La mercancía que lleva, y en qué lado la trailer.
This evening, a trailer carrying pallets of sea salt has been referred to the scanner.
Pásale para los rayos. Okay? I will.
Officers are looking for anything out of the ordinary.
We're looking at the pallets, and there seems to be anomalies inside the square areas.
Officers notice an inconsistency in the density of some of the salt, leading them to believe something could be hidden inside.
That's inconsistent with a regular pallet.
The driver is secured while officers get to work. They must now thoroughly inspect the entire shipment. The trailer has come from the state of Jalisco in Mexico and is destined for Oregon in Northwest America.
So the pallet that really has our attention at this point is way in the back. So we're gonna have to devan everything so we can get to that specific pallet that we're looking for.
Jalisco is home to one of Mexico's most violent and prolific exporters of crystal meth, the Jalisco New Generation Cartel.
If this ends up being a narcotic seizure, it seems like it's gonna be a lot.
Due to the size of the shipment, more officers are called in to help. Each bag of salt must be inspected by hand.
Right now we're feeling to see if we can feel crystals, which is like a bigger object, or salt. If it feels like salt, that's how it normally should feel. So these so far are good.
The first few pallets are clean, but the X-ray detected anomalies in the commodity at the back of the shipment.
This is one of the pallets that was further inside the empty-wheeler.
Immediately, Officer Trevino can feel a different texture in one of the sacks.
Oh yeah, this is one. So these, you can tell right away that it's salt, but this feels a little bit chunkier. You can tell that it's more like a crystal-like substance. So I really want to be able to see what's in this bag. Yeah, you can tell right away. So you can tell, like, this has two bags. It has a white one and a clear one.
Concealed in this sack of salt is a clear plastic bag containing a different substance.
Look how huge these crystals are. Appears crystal meth.
She uses the laser detector to test the substance.
It makes sense that they would use a substance that maybe in the X-ray from a distance it'll look like salt. So you would have to actually physically verify to make sure it's not salt. If I would have just seen this, it looks like salt, so.
The analyzer has a database of thousands of chemical compounds, giving near instant results.
So the Gemini confirmed it is crystal meth. Now we have to inspect every single one of the pallets, and I'll let my supervisor know.
With 20 pallets to inspect, the team has a long night ahead of them.
It's going to be a lot of work. We need to check every single one of the sacks.
I think this is one.
Oh yeah, this is one.
Each sack is carefully opened, tested, and documented. Officers notice that some of the plastic bags have been marked with different initials.
Sometimes they'll write on the narcotics, depending on who it's going to. Perhaps this one's going to a different dealer or a different department. so that way they can distinguish where it's going.
After 3 hours of searching, officers have already found over 200 kilos of the narcotic.
So these are the loaded ones, and not loaded.
It ain't working.
It's not loaded.
This could turn out to be one of the biggest crystal meth busts of the year at this bridge.
So far, we are around halfway done. We have around 2 pallets that seem to be positive. We still need to be tested to confirm. Got like 5 more pallets to go to see our final count.
Just before midnight, officers finish searching the shipment.
So it appears we got all the sacks that have contain narcotics on them. I believe it's 22 sacks. We're gonna have to take it to the scale and weigh them.
Despite the best efforts of the cartel, officers prevented a total of 400 kilos of crystal meth with a street value of $12.4 million from entering the country. The driver will be interviewed by Homeland Security investigations and could be looking at 10 years in jail if convicted.
Hi, is just the 2 of you?
Yes.
Where's your documents, sir?
Tonight, a vehicle re-entering the U.S. has been electronically flagged for a spot check.
Sometimes the computer sends in referrals, one-day trips to Mexico, stuff like that. We found a lot of narcotics from the computer-generated alerts.
The flagged minivan has a lone male driver.
Where are you coming from today?
Right here, Reynosa.
Reynosa, where are you headed to?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. What was the purpose of your trip to Mexico today?
Just went to buy some candy for a party.
Okay. Any plans, fruits, vegetables, alcohol, tobacco?
Just a candy.
Just candy?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and step out, and you're going to wait for me on this side of the table.
The man's claim to have made a 5-hour round trip to buy candy seems unlikely. Officer Ontiveros wants to search the car.
The first red flag we see here is that there's no compartment for the seats to go down. Normally, what they have is a compartment here for the seats so they can be able to fold down and they mix into a cargo area. That came off very easily. You can see here, there's a fresh glue. That shouldn't be there. See this here? Oh, yeah.
The trunk is loaded with suspicious packages.
To my experience, when we see packages wrapped in foil paper or carbon paper or cellophane wraps and stuff like that, 99% of the chance it's probably gonna be narcotics. Hey, Murillo.
The driver is detained.
Why would you see? What happened?
We'll explain right now, sir. Give me 1 second, all right? All right, sir, come with me. Do you have any weapons on you?
With the man held in the cells, Officer Ontiveros begins removing the contraband.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Gonna be a good load. Yep.
CBP seized nearly 300 tons of narcotics last year, much of it smuggled in vehicles like this one.
Oh, man. That's gonna be it here. All right. Yep. We just bring it over to the side. Okay. We'll check the front.
With the trunk emptied, officers turn their attention to the rest of the vehicle.
The floor here. See if it's gonna be the same thing.
Newly laid carpet in the passenger footwells is another red flag.
Yeah, there you go. This is glue that they used to cover the original carpet here. And then this is the compartment door, the natural compartment from the factory. So this is meant you lift up. There you go. There's more packages there. We got more. We got more. There you go. That's it on this side. Yep, there you go. We got more, baby. Let's do it.
The floor on the other side of the car is also loaded.
By the looks of it and the feel, I'm thinking it's gonna be meth. You can feel the consistency on the packages. You feel the rocks inside the box. There you go. It's another one right there. Looks like that's it.
Officers have extracted a total of 32 packages. If they all turn out to be methamphetamine, this could be one of the bridge's biggest seizures of the year.
Let's see what it is here. Yeah, there you go.
To confirm, he uses a chemical testing kit.
If it gives us a blue, right away it's going to be positive for methamphetamine. There you go. You can see the blue right away. Dark blue. That's positive for meth.
Methamphetamine abuse causes over 15,000 deaths every year in the U.S. Alongside fentanyl, it is one of the most lucrative drugs peddled by the cartels.
It doesn't cost them much to make the meth, as you can make them inside residential houses. They get their labs and they don't get detected as easily as these for marijuana growing places. Next door, you could be making it.
Coming in at 200 kilos, this is $3 million worth of deadly methamphetamine that's been stopped from entering the U.S. It's a massive win for the team, and bad news for the driver.
It's gonna be up to the judge, but definitely 200 kilos, it's gonna get you a lot of jail time.
He will now be passed over to Homeland Security investigations and could be facing 10 years in jail.
It's an ongoing battle. It's us against them, and this is exactly what we come to work for. It's very satisfying knowing that the drugs are off the streets. It's a good day for us, bad day for the cartel.
Officers suspect there is something hidden inside a cooler they've retrieved from a vehicle.
This side, in the front, you see how it bend?
This part sticks out right here.
Yeah.
Something's in there that shouldn't be.
To see if they're right, Officer Arellano runs it through the X-ray. And soon notices some suspicious shapes.
An ice chest, it's gonna be hollow throughout, so that's an anomaly that shouldn't be there.
It looks like there are packages hidden inside. And there's something else that suggests this could be a cartel shipment.
I think there's a tracker in it or something. That shouldn't be there.
Okay.
With growing evidence this is a smuggling operation, officers start to dismantle the cooler. But the lining has been deliberately sealed.
You see the residue of the glue. Marks and glue.
Good drill.
A drill could help reveal exactly what's inside.
I believe it's gonna be cocaine.
A chemical test will confirm what the powder is.
That is cocaine.
Winner in our book.
As the driver and passenger are arrested, officers continue the search.
There was something in there that also looked like electronic in the walls. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some kind of tracker, because whoever owns this stuff right here wants to know where their cooler and their product is.
The presence of an electronic tracker suggests the criminal gang knows exactly what's happening to their drugs. And officers will need to stay alert.
Some of those have audio, so we kind of have to be careful what we say.
The cooler is taken apart.
There's another one here. This is expanding foam. This is not how they're made from factory. So kudos to that officer who took the initiative to go and get it scanned. There's a price of our hard work is right here.
Officers suspect there could also be a tracking device.
Tracker? That way they can monitor where their cooler is, which right now is in the Camino Real International Bridge.
With the tracker disabled, the drugs are weighed. Officer Hernandez and the team have seized over 3 kilos of cocaine, worth up to $90,000. Tonight, a truck transporting liquor has been referred for an inspection after an X-ray flagged an irregularity.
Right now they're offloading tequila so we can check what the X-ray operators were able to see. Basically, they saw something that should not have been at the front of the trailer.
The X-ray image appears to show something inside the trailer wall.
X-ray should be shooting right through it, and for whatever reason, there's something dense there, so we're gonna go check it out.
With the truck unloaded, Officer Miller moves in to physically inspect it.
I'm definitely hoping this is gonna be a large narcotic load. That'd be awesome. I'm gonna drill this, and we'll see what we get. You can already see we got a white substance on the drill bit. You can see package material on it. Definitely looks like I hit a bundle. Now I'm gonna have the officers come in with the handheld device to see what narcotic it is.
The team uses the portable laser detector to find out exactly what the substance is.
Moment of truth.
Positive for methamphetamine.
With the presence of meth confirmed, the driver is detained.
You can tell where I pulled the sheet metal back. This is definitely a non-factory compartment added to the wall here.
Cartel smugglers often build compartments hidden behind fake walls to hide their contraband. But finding the access point is never easy.
There's a panel here. I'm pretty sure access is probably gonna be on top or bottom. I'm gonna take this off and see what this looks like first.
The officers begin by drilling out the rivets on one sheet of metal.
Bring it down, bring it down.
Only to find another behind.
This might be the trap door right here, but I'm pretty sure we can get access through the bottom.
But it's still not possible to access the narcotics. So the second layer of sheeting is also removed, this time with a crowbar.
No, but it's Go back. Go. Oh.
There's even more contraband than the officers were expecting.
On three. 1, 2, 3.
I'm hoping this is going to be 100 keys. Looks like we got a good problem. We got too much dope for our cart.
Nearly 50% of drug seizures in the U.S. involve meth, making it the country's most trafficked narcotic.
Pretty heavy, man. I'd say at least 100 keys.
A cartel could make millions of dollars from one shipment like this. As the officers delve further, they find a hidden tracking device. The cartel that planned this is about to discover their load hasn't made it through.
We have a total of 44 packages right now. So we're gonna set up the scale, and next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna weigh everything. They're probably over maybe 4 keys a piece, so it's gonna be a hefty sum.
Each of the packages are analyzed by the laser device to check if they contain meth. All come back positive. The 44 packages are weighed.
They weighed one bundle, and it was over 4 keys. They're thinking it's going to be around 380 pounds, more or less. 3.60 bundle 10.
The total seizure amount is 177 kilograms, meaning this meth could have a street value of nearly $5 million. The driver will remain in custody. If found guilty, he could be looking at a minimum of 5 years behind bars.
You can hide more narcotics in an 18-wheeler than you could in a personal vehicle. There's a lot of trailers coming through World Trade Bridge. The chances of them coming through and us catching it, those are hard chances. But we got to it and did what we did. It's a good day. Let's go.
Camino Real Bridge, a known hotspot for couriers smuggling illicit goods between the U.S. and Mexico.
Our officers have to check every single thing, make sure they're not hiding in some certain places. Our guys are great, and it all comes with experience, right? Experience and effort.
It's early evening, and a courier van heading south into Mexico has been stopped for a random inspection by Officer Gutierrez.
Currently, we have a passenger van with a bunch of items in the trailer that the driver says that he is taking to other people in Mexico. This definitely was a red flag for us to check all the items that were carried by this individual.
Upon questioning, the driver of the van hasn't been able to provide many details about what he's carrying or who it's for. So officers decide to x-ray the contents.
We do encounter a lot of what they're called paqueteros. They take a lot of items from the U.S. and they ship them to the individuals in Mexico. And here in outbound, we scan those items and make sure there's no firearms or any currency going into Mexico that is undeclared.
Couriers are often paid to carry weapons across the border by the cartels.
Firearms are illegal to take into Mexico. You can take firearms into Mexico with the proper documentation here with CBP, but a lot of these guys take these items and they are undeclared, no paperwork.
It's not long before the officers spot something suspicious.
So these are rounds, ammunition, the pistol, and it's actually loaded.
One of the boxes appears to contain ammo, as well as a loaded weapon.
It's loaded, dude, so I'm gonna take it in.
The crate is brought inside to be physically checked by Officer Fravel.
You see a belt in the picture where it's at? Because they'll put it in anything, man.
The suspected contraband has been hidden among bags of candy and kids' toys.
Yeah, there's the ammo. That's for AK-47s.
The loaded gun is still nowhere to be seen, leaving only one remaining hiding place.
The gun's gonna be in there.
In a children's toy box.
Yep, it's right in my face, loaded. Block 19. Ven para acá. No. Levante. No necesito. No, es que no, él no está bien.
Está enfermo.
Despite protests from his friends,
Pon sus manos atrás. Sus manos atrás.
the driver of the van is detained.
¿Quiénes ellos con usted?
Amigos.
Tu amigo.
Sí, señor.
He will be interviewed by officers to find out who this shipment was for and whether he knew what was in it.
Espere aquí.
Sí, señor.
As the officers continue to x-ray the contents of the van, more suspicious boxes are brought in for inspection.
Another one?
Rounds in this one.
Nice. There's ammo in here too. This one's full of ammo. They're 7.62. They're for AK-47 or a hunting rifle.
There are thousands of dollars worth of AK-47 ammunition. Once again, it's been concealed in children's clothing and toys.
This box, dude, I already feel it. Nope, I'm wrong. It's in here. So they concealed it in the bottom of these ratchet straps. You wrap these like burritos, dude. Might be loose, bro. They put many layers on it. It's loose. That's 9mm with the Glock.
The search yields even more finds. Hundreds and hundreds of rounds for the Glock 19 pistol and for a .22 rifle.
Good thing we stopped him because we got quite a bit of ammo today.
And hidden in a different bag, Officer Fravel finds yet another concealed gun.
Beretta. Prieto Beretta. It's weird.
All of the guns and ammo are photographed and counted. CBP officers have intercepted a huge number of illicit weapons.
So the final count that we got of 7.62 is going to be 417 rounds. The .22 caliber is going to be 905. For the 9mm is going to be 374 rounds.